Today on Schmoedown, it's Andrew Ghai versus Mark Reilly, also known as Matt Kern's favorite player versus Matt Kern's favorite player? I'm not exactly sure how that works. So, while I'm busy interviewing Matt Kearns to find out who he thinks is going to win and exactly what it means to actually have 15 different favorite players, just enjoy the intro. Today on JTH reacts to the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine, and I dream broken dreams. I'll make them come true. I'll make them for you.
And welcome back. So, 6 months ago, when you were talking about the Team Action Horseman rivalry, Mark Reilly is not a name that would have ever been brought up at any point during that conversation. But now things have changed. And now, thanks to this tournament that's taking place before the tournament inside another tournament, John Roca is now waiting for the winner of this match between Reilly and Ghai. Very odd. I can't make no bones about that. It is weird seeing a person that is 1-0 potentially in line to become a #1 contender facing a person that has not played a singles match in literally 14 months. It's just very, very awkward. Obviously, storyline-wise, it plays out, but it is just, just the way it goes sometimes. As far as who I think is going to win, I guess I got to go with Ghai. I mean, I saw, as I mentioned in the Reactor Summit this week, Mark Reilly has only appeared in competition once within the last year, and that was lasting one round in the free-for-all. Did not look great. Definitely had some rust. Hopefully he can put up a good fight. Hopefully Andrew Ghai will bring a good game. Just not entirely sure what to think about this game and this match until it actually happens. But let's see what we got here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's do this in 3, 2, and 1.
In the team tournament, the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament 2018.
The theme is anarchy.
Anarchy.
Live. You are looking live from the El Portal Theater in North Hollywood, California. Still haven't. Can't we find a better clip tomorrow? Come on, people. Work. Boom. I've not done that in a while.
I'm a veteran in this league.
You are.
I feel it. I'm taking a step down.
You are.
For, I don't know for how long, but I'm definitely gonna stop competing in the movie trivia league.
The first Yodi Award goes to Mark Yodi!
Wouldn't it have been weird if the Yodi Award had gone to
Take that belt from
someone not
me.
named Yodi,
Superstars
like
to jump out there, like
Umberto?
Roca, Classy Clark Wolf, my partner.
Then what
These
would you have
heels.
called it?
Don't make me come out of retirement. Because I eat heels for breakfast.
I actually forgot about that
And everyone
promo.
said, okay, they have a lot of personality, but what can they do? And what did they do? They wound up getting to the finals of the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament, and they lost there against Above the Line. Who was directing the 2019 lineup?
Just gotta come up with an excuse to show this again. Now I've got a Coke, so it's not authentic. Reenactment. What the? Bleep.
eliminated and disqualified from the league for the next 3 months. This is a 3-month suspension.
Dangerous!
No.
Yeah! Where's Merle? What you done, Merle?
Andrew Ghai is back.
Speaking of a person that lasted 1 round,
What's up, man?
Andrew Ghai.
We gotta beat Dan Morrow. Nice to meet you. So, what's it like, man? What's it like looking at another man that beat Dan Morrow, huh? Dan Morrow was one of the biggest, heaviest hitting competitors in the whole league, and then I came along, and honestly, he hasn't showed his face since.
Intimidated, Reilly? Huh?
Hey, yeah, that's me. Yeah, Morrow, fuck him up. Hey, where you going? Hey, Champ, where you going, man? Hey, we going to a Champ's lunch? Champ's lunch? Huh?
Something special about team action. When they unite, they become more than the sum of their parts. That's what the Shire Wolves should be fearing right now.
When I'm in LA, Andrew, will you set me up with a champ's lunch?
And there's Drew Ghai.
You know what else I can
Anything.
do other than sell out
Anything
arenas?
would be nice.
You can do. I can get Dan
I'll
Morrow
even
here
take tilapia,
tonight.
the makeshift fish.
I'm all the way back in retirement, and all I can hear is somebody running their mouth. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You are going to play me at the collision.
Fine.
You think he has a chance at all, or?
The Horsemen are here. Ghai is by
Do
himself.
we
and
really
we have our
gotta
match.
see
It's Ghai
this
versus
again?
Let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Evolution?
Correct.
Oh, we gotta see a full-on recap.
teacher.
Lovely.
Correct.
Person that came up with that idea.
Correct.
Genius.
Is it going to be opponent's choice? Christian, this could...
Christoph Waltz, Bradley Cooper, Joel Schumacher, the goldfish. Not blue, it's cerulean motherfucker. He's a sheep herder. Saddam Hussein, Kevin Costner, and Sean Connery. She gets spiked in the nose. 4 brats. Child 44.
I should be the #1 contender. I should.
Wait, what?
I TKO'd Dan Morrow. You know who else has done that? Who else has TKO'd Dan Morrow? No one's ever TKO'd Dan Morrow, and I did it. And I knew the answer to his question. So you know what? You know what? I want the belt. Where's the belt? It's gonna be right here. Dude, last time at Champs Lumps, you didn't even show up. Remember?
Me and you in the ring. How about that?
Really?
Yeah.
You realize I've beaten everyone on your little 5-horseman geriatric squad, right?
Yeah.
And while you're rambling on, you haven't even been in the ring in like a year. The league has changed, old man. I'm the fresh face of the league. I own the league. This is my league. You know
Good.
what?
Then you have no problem with this, right?
I'll tell you the same thing that I told your little buddy. Fine.
Excellent.
Extra Horseman robbery. Yeah, that's the same one they put before. Recycling designs. Perfect. I did it perfect. Yep. Andrew, why didn't you just bop him on the head if he's that close? Hello, Mark. Hello, Christian. The game's all here.
Match. It is not, but I am Christian Roloff. This is Mark Ellis.
I am Baby Carrots, and you're right, Christian. Championship atmosphere here in the studio because it's the movie trivia Schmoedown, the singles league, and when you have two personalities like this, you have a legend of the game and somebody who so desperately wants to be a legend of the game that they turn to the proverbial dark side to get there. Andrew Ghai is taking on Mark Yodi Reilly. I cannot wait to see the carnage. Hopefully, it does not get physical.
This is why this season might be my favorite season of all time, because when you look at the way that that this season started, Mark Reilly was not playing. He was retired. Andrew Ghai was suspended from the league. Since then, they both have skyrocketed back into the conversation. You start with Andrew Ghai, and look what he has done this season.
Skyrocketed, that's
Team
kind of
Action had a good run. They looked like they were going to get back to that title picture. The live event happens, but not only that live event, what happened was that the Horsemen also came back. And inside of that, you got Dan Murrell coming back, challenging Andrew Ghai, and then Mark Reilly also made his surprise return that day.
It was a pretty tough 20-minute stretch for both Team Action members because you lose to the Shire Wolves, then you have this just comet hit you that is the 5 Horsemen with Murrell challenging Ghai. But then what happened?
On the flip side, he did create one of the greatest sound bites ever in Schmoedown history.
150 in his studio, and there was not one person who had Andrew Ghai to beat Dan Murrell.
And we were all drunk.
And he...
Oh, at least you're honest.
And it was... Arguably, I don't even think arguably, it was the biggest upset of all time, beating the former 2-time champion. And it wasn't the fact...
You were drunk. How did you get home?
The wrong way. It wasn't the fact
always drink
Andrew
responsibly.
It was the way he
designated
won that
drivers.
Mark Reilly was upset with. It was the way that he acted after
the attitude, the lack of sportsmanship,
the taunting, the lack, the arrogance, as it will, and it looked like that Andrew Ghai's ego was already pretty big, and it skyrocketed to the moon after that win over Murrell. And
now that did skyrocket.
From a guy
I will definitely agree with you on that.
Singles, and he beat Dan Murrell. I mean, that's something to be proud of. And Mark Reilly, who hasn't competed, he has 9 victories. 9 victories, stepped away from the game after 2 championships and didn't go for that 10th. And now he goes for his 10th against Ghai, and he puts himself in the title picture again against John Roca should he beat Ghai today, because it's the winner of this plays John Roca for a shot at the champion, William the Beast Bibiano.
I don't have 9 of anything in my life. Not victories, not friends, not dollars. But Mark Reilly, like we said, coming back into the forefront.
I think you stole my line, Mark.
Reilly,
that sounds like something old JTH would say.
But do not count out Andrew
Only
Ghai.
I don't have $9.
The lack
I
of
got
class that he
$10
with regularity during matches. He really knows his
I got you
movie
beat
trivia, and his ego is now so big it will be a float in the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Well, we're going to hear from both the competitors. Here comes the fireworks.
Well, I'm here, and I'm here on my own accord, even though I was challenged by Reilly. As you idiots in the MTS know, I only do what I want to do in this league. Like, destroy goats. You guys keep calling me the legend killer. Legend killer. You know what? They're not legends, okay? They're not. They're fossils.
There are 2 words I want to get to right off the bat. The first word, fluke. Okay, now let's look at the definition of fluke. A surprising occurrence, an unlikely outcome. Fluke. Andrew Ghai.
I'm going to destroy Reilly. Let's say I don't. Let's say somehow it's a fluke, right? Guy just got lucky, and Reilly destroys me. Then what? Then you get Roca and Reilly? Are you kidding me? 2 geriatrics are going in to play chicken in the walkers? That sounds more interesting than those 2 assholes playing each other again.
Let's talk about the second word, respect. Again, Andrew Ghai there. You disrespected my friend Dan Murrell. You disrespected the game, and now I'm on a mission. I'm here to show you that you're nothing but a fluke.
This league needs to be put on watch. You guys have forgotten the greatness that we've given you. Team Action is the league. Andrew Ghai is the greatest heel that's ever come by. I don't care about being a legend killer. They're not legends in my book.
Where are the belts? I've had them twice on this shoulder. More times than I think you've had around your waist. Dan Murrell, 2-time champ, 2 belts. John Roca, 1 singles, 1 team. There are some belts. Matt Nost, former team champ, he had the belt. Jason Inman, current belt holder. Where are the belts? All right here, have been, always have been. That's our legacy. Your legacy, 1 fluke match. Get out here with that shit.
They all suck. The Horsemen suck. The league needs to remember why they love Team Action. It's because we bring passion to the league. We bring charisma to the league. We bring sex appeal to the league. Those guys bring fucking diapers. I'll see you out there.
You want some numbers? Here's some numbers. 5. 5 horsemen. 5 of my stablemates. 5 people that have worn the belt at one time. You want another number? 10. That's 10 wins after I beat you. 10 wins. Try getting there. 10. Try getting 2. Little bitch.
I can't believe you said that.
I can't believe
And,
that Mark Reilly called Andrew Ghai
for the
a little
record,
bitch, but
Andrew
I
Ghai,
understand why
I
he
do
did
not
that.
care
I
about your
understand
sex
that Andrew
appeal.
Ghai also is
Just want
he
to
might
let
be
that
the
know.
champion of the microphone. I don't know if there's
Moving
anyone
on.
who's as good as Andrew Ghai on that mic, and he is saying it's not a fluke, as Reilly says it is, and they want to go head-to-head, and Ghai insulting the Horseman. The Horseman, Reilly has asked him not to be here. He wants to go one-on-one, and Andrew Ghai, to be fair, also asked Ben Bateman not to be here, who happens to be Mark Reilly's teammate in Anarchy, but there is it's just mono
How
it is they are going
weird.
to battle. And Mark, the tail of the tape, you have Andrew Ghai, whose strengths are
Judd Apatow, never heard of him.
Action
movies,
and
never heard of
insulting you just by
Rom-coms,
Yeah, he can
heard of
really
him,
do
hate
that.
him.
Carries a cane nicely.
The former two-time champion Mark Yodi Reilly, comic book movies, scores and soundtracks, and
Scores and
calling people little
soundtracks.
bitches. He's
And
really
he's
good at that.
hell-bent for leather, and he gets cosplayed with regularity. Christian, I'm feeling good about everything right now.
I don't know. I'm ready to get going here.
I am ready to rock as well, Christian. So what do we say around these parts?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Much better than it's time to, let's get ready to, it's time to, whatever that was last time.
Representing Team Action with a record of 1 win, no defeats, and 1 knockout. He is part of the 2017 Heel Team of the Year and the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Team finalist, Dastardly True God!
Dastardly and his sidekick, Muttley.
He's back, and he's back. We haven't seen him since.
Sorry, Andrew, I just can't take you seriously when you have a nickname that reminds me of Wacky
Good
Races.
smile, and yet such a rotten personality.
Sorry, just gotta call it like it is.
Who has a cane handler?
I don't know, but the crowd's gonna lose it.
Beautiful
when we see
gray
the
and
turn up.
pink suit, by the way.
And his opponent, representing the 5 Horsemen, with a record of 9 wins, 4 defeats, and 3 knockouts. He is the 2014 Ultimate Schmoedown winner and the former 2-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Mark Yodi Reilly. Yodi Reilly makes his return to the Schmoedown
He
ring,
all
and he
bent.
hits it. He is
Smack
ready
the
to
tape.
music, by the way, custom made by Vince Cox, who made this music just for Mark Yodi
Very
Reilly,
nice.
and we are
Yeah, my
ready to
Rachel
go
Cushing
here.
song will never get
It's not even looking at
because
one
it's a
another.
parody.
Right, very quick entrance into
Guess
the
no one
microphone
likes
area.
Miley
But I gotta tell you,
Cyrus.
it looked like he had the old bravado back
Poor
to go with that Superman leather jacket.
Oh, right, because he's another person who retired, was forgotten about, and then had to come back riding my coattails. Cool.
All right, and Reilly, look at Reilly.
I just want to say.
Yes.
You just want to say,
I just
you're a
wanna
little
say.
bitch, which is actually what I called Mike Kalinowski, which again means not only you're riding my coattails, you're also stealing my burns now. So what else do you got?
I haven't even talked yet, guy.
I know you
Listen.
haven't. I don't want you to.
I just want to say, it's an honor to play with the GOAT. 1 match to go right there.
damn it, you know,
Nothing.
It's so hard to keep this
Nothing
up.
left.
You know how much I like
Nothing.
you.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
how much
yeah,
I
yeah.
like you, Mark.
I respect you. No, I don't.
All right, here we go. So already they started, and we are going to go over the rules of round number 1. I don't think they need it, but Mark, tell them anyway.
In round number 1, for the duration of the match, sunglasses are legal indoors. Congratulations. In specifically round number 1, 8 questions will be asked to the field. These come from 8 different categories in the movie Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. Once we ask the question up here at the desk, you have about
Parker
15
test,
seconds to
I'll
write
hold
down your best
Agnio,
attempt at an
and it
answer. Once we
works.
ask you by name to reveal your answer, please show what you wrote down to the cameras at the same time. You
Hopefully I can
verbalize
fare
it
better
into
than I
the
did in the last
microphone.
one. I think I
I'll
got
remind both
one,
competitors throughout the
maybe
duration of the
2
match, you have
questions
3
right throughout the
usages
2
of the
matches
JTE
in the
rule.
first
Need to
round.
hear a question again. Buy yourself some
Was
time.
not pretty.
Use the JTE rule. You
Nope.
also each have 1 challenge that can be used at any time throughout the 3 rounds.
At least a new
Christian,
Bateman's
All right,
5-pointer.
Mark Yodi
That made
Reilly,
me feel
former
better.
2-time champ. You are ready to go?
I'm ready.
Andrew Ghai, you ready to go?
do this.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay!
All right, question number 1.
Round is set. And number 1, here we go in the world of dramas. And boy, no shortage of that here today, huh, partner?
Nope.
Good add-on. Your question is, what sports drama tells the story of Randy the Ram Robinson?
Oh, yes. I actually know this, and it depresses me to be a fan of this.
5,
That broadcasting school's really
Just heard
taking
Jim
off.
Cornette rant about this movie today.
1, pens down. Mark
It's the
Riley.
wrestler.
The wrestler.
Correct.
The wrestler.
Correct.
All right, give me
next
to a
question.
little warm-up.
All right. Next question is from the category of horror/thrillers. Who wrote and directed 1977's The Hills Have Eyes?
You drive through some parts of the country, you're going to believe that them hills.
One. All else fails, just pick
Little.
the one horror director that I can
one.
think of.
5,
Yeah.
4,
77?
3. No, you're equipped. 2,
Oh.
1. Pens
Wes
down.
Craven.
Andrew Guy.
This, you just wonder. John Carpenter?
Incorrect.
Ooh, that would be Wes Craven.
That is correct.
Oh,
Mark
hot
Riley
damn.
Going up by 1.
That's
Riley takes the
actually
lead.
right
We
for
move on
once.
to your third question. Riley's still perfect through 2. Famous actors and actresses.
Yeah, I've got a perfect
is
game
the
going.
category. Actors and actresses that have
Hot
achieved
day.
some sort of acclaim in their careers.
Holy
What
fireman.
1958 Alfred Hitchcock movie starred James Stewart and Kim Novak? I like when we get back to the 50s. You know, we're honoring the
I
lineage
don't know many.
of this
whole
great
mixture.
art form
5,
called
4.
flicks.
Yes. 3, 2.
North by
1. Pens
Northwest.
down, and Mark Riley.
Rear Window.
Incorrect. Andrew Guy.
I wrote the same damn thing.
Damn it.
Looking for.
Vertigo.
Ah,
Trip me up.
there
Vertigo.
went
All
the
right,
perfect
next one.
round.
Felt good
No
about
one
it,
is.
Yeah, I did
felt
too.
strong about it.
Action adventure. Action adventure. In Point Break, Bodie wears a mask of which U.S. president during the robberies?
I love this question.
Love the question. Love the
You don't want
movie.
to hang out with them. They only live to get radical.
Good one,
5,
college friends.
4. I think Andrew
Kilo
Guy's seen this
shots.
movie. 3,
Every time Keanu
2,
hurts his knee.
Nixon.
1. Pens down. Andrew Guy.
Robert. Fuck. I mean, damn it.
What you get?
I meant to
What do
write
you have?
Nixon, but I wrote Reagan.
You-
Wait, Reagan. Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan is correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Ronald Reagan.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so we have it 3-2.
Wow,
I don't
doubting
that
himself. Some uncharacteristic maneuvers from
Andrew,
Ghai
you're
on the round,
confusing
but he
me.
still trails Riley by just 1 point.
He had it, and then
Thank God.
he almost blew it. 3-2. They both got it. All right.
All right, we move on to fantasy science fiction. Fantasy sci-fi. The question is, in Jumanji, how does the game punish Peter for trying to cheat on his dice roll?
Oh, there's nothing watching.
Love this movie.
I assume we're talking about the first Jumanji.
Yeah, this is the first.
I've never seen it all the way through. Or I might have fallen asleep.
Did you specify which Jumanji? Because I just feel like
No,
that
it's
seems-
in
you know what? We should
Yeah,
start.
as opposed to Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah. All right.
It got to be time, right? It's like,
5,
what's he doing still?
4, 3,
Turns into a monkey,
2,
doesn't he?
1.
like 5 minutes.
Pens down. All right, and we go to Mark Riley.
I don't know. I can't remember. Send snakes.
Incorrect.
Turns into a monkey.
That's correct. Andrew Guy ties it up here. 3-3. 3-3. Okay, next.
Why are you so damn quiet?
Because they realized
Next
they're
question.
tied for the
Next
lead
question is
somehow.
animated. What comedic actor voices the mayor of Whoville in
Oh, I saw this one in
2008?
theaters.
Horton Hears a Who.
Yeah, I was never really on the
Hard to
train
believe
of
it's
Horton.
actually
like
been that long ago.
It was a good movie, but Horton,
5,
Horton himself,
4,
flawed character.
3.
Repeat the question, please.
Yes, sir.
Don't really
Which
care.
comedic actor voices the mayor of Whoville in 2008's Horton Hears a Who?
I'll take it back.
The only
just
two
because
people
of
that
the
I
way
even
the
remember in this movie.
like that?
Jim Carrey was the elephant,
fine.
Am I one of your kids?
and the mayor of
I was
Whoville
dating
was
myself.
You
3,
gonna
Steve
jiggle your
Carell.
keys?
2, 1. Pens down, please. And we get to Andrew Guy.
Danny DeVito?
Incorrect.
Danny DeVito.
Incorrect.
Was it Helms? Was it Helms?
Steve Carell.
Oh.
Steve
Oh,
Carell.
you're all thinking of the
Correct.
Lawrence.
Mark Riley.
Tie game here, 3-3 still.
Accused of being his
Thinking
doppelganger.
of the
All
bad
right, we move
Dr.
on
Seuss
to
movie.
the penultimate question in round
I'm
number
beating
1,
both of
and it comes
y'all.
From the world of crime.
Makes me feel
You guys
kind
both
of
look like you know
weird,
your way around that.
honestly.
How many times did Clint Eastwood play Harry Callahan in the Dirty Harry series?
Give you 20 seconds to answer this one.
Well, there's Dirty Harry 1. Dirty Harry 2, The Becoming of Dirty.
Andrew Guy showing his math out loud.
7.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually.
Back to Harry.
I don't think he really knows. 5,
Just guess a number. You might be right.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
4.
Mark Reilly.
3.
Incorrect.
4.
Incorrect.
Neither one of them lucky today. It was 5. 5 big, hairy movies.
So still a tie game here, and our last question.
Dude, we
here.
are killing it.
Last question. Last question. Comedy. Comedy. Which famous comedian plays Achu in Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Wow, I will actually have a better first round than both players.
To watch Robin Hood Men in Tights or Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. Which one you taking?
Prince of Thieves is Costner, right?
Yeah.
Costner. 5.
Okay.
I hope you
4. I like that one.
I don't know why you have to act offended.
2, 1.
Chappelle.
Pens down, please, and Andrew Ghai.
This is why we need Alex.
What was that?
Dave Chappelle.
That's correct. Mark Reilly.
Didn't get it. Mel Brooks.
Wow. So Andrew Ghai going up in the lead here after round 1.
Actually
Andrew
got
Ghai
5.
4-3 over
And
the
I'm
former
dumb.
two-time champion Mark Reilly.
Champs lunch.
Round number 2. Mark, how does round 2
See?
In round
Come on,
number 2,
Andrew.
it's also known as
Fight
the
me.
wheel round, the wheel of fate.
Champ
Justice
one.
doomed for one of these two competitors
Champ
potentially.
number.
In this round, each competitor is going to get a spin at that there wheel. It's got 10
That
different
there
movie
wheel.
trivia
Wheel of
categories as well as
death.
spinner's choice
Afraid
and
of the
opponent's choice.
wheel.
Whatever category you settle on, whether it's on your first spin or you use your mulligan, you must answer 4 questions inside of
Lux
that
insane.
genre.
John
Each
has a
question's worth
belt
2
he
points.
must
There's no penalty for missing a
regain.
question. However, there is
Maybe.
stealing available in round number 2. If you are asked a question, you're not sure the answer,
That's
you can ask
dog
us for
bark.
multiple
Dog
choice.
approved.
We'll give you 4 options. One of them is correct. And if you so get the correct answer, your correct answer is worth merely 1 point.
All right, Mark Reilly has 2 JTE rules left. Andrew Ghai has 3. All right, so I'm going to ask Ben Bateman's former team partner, Andrew Ghai, what would you like to do first? Would you like to go first or second?
We are always a team.
Okay.
Let's not. Let's
I'm just
not
saying,
do that.
I'm just saying Mike Kalinowski made it that, you guys, right now, you guys are on team.
All right. Real heel is right here. Mike Callis, let's not get there. I like to play from behind. Mark Reilly, please.
All right, so Ben Bateman's current team partner, Mark Reilly.
And here comes Mark Reilly, starting off with the head of steam there in round number 1, then
Yeah.
sort of petered out as Andrew Ghai started to get
There's
some
the spin. You know he's looking for scores and soundtracks. He's got to get himself a nice spin here.
Comedies,
And I'll hinge on that Jumanji.
soundtracks.
Yeah, it was. The Jumanji one was the one. He's got to get away. This is
And
looking,
here it comes. We
that
could be
lucky
looking at
guy.
opponent's choice.
He did it.
Oh,
Scores and
soundtracks.
soundtracks. I got it.
Riley
So
walks away very confident
Scores
with that
and
question.
soundtracks. Here we go.
Listed as one of his strengths from
Yep.
time to time. Let's see how he fares when the pressure mounts the most.
All right, Mark Reilly, question number 1 out of 4. Who was credited as composing the score for 1982's The Thing? Five, 4, 3, 2.
John Carpenter.
Incorrect for the steal.
John Murphy.
Looking for Ennio Morricone. Ennio Morricone.
The ecstasy of
Never
the
heard of
world,
him.
Not hitting Mark Reilly there.
Question 2. What famed composer was nominated at the Oscars for Best Original Score for both Little Women and The Shawshank Redemption?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, James Horner, B, Jerry Goldsmith, C, Thomas Newman, D, Howard Shore?
Thomas Newman.
Correct for 1 point.
All right, Riley's on the board in round 2.
Question number 3. Who composed the score for 2004's Troy?
Don't you
Multiple
love
choice.
scores and
A,
soundtracks, people?
Howard Shore,
Mm.
B, Hans Zimmer, C, Alan Silvestri, D, James
D.
Horner?
James Horner.
Hans Zimmer.
Correct. Is it A, Howard Shore, Andrew, B, Hans Zimmer, C, Alan Silvestri, D, James Horner?
I'm going to go A.
Incorrect. Looking for James Horner. James
Yeah,
Horner is the answer.
I got
Mark
one
Reilly,
right.
your final question in scores and soundtracks.
That was my third guess.
Final question. Who composed the score for James Cameron's The Abyss? The Abyss. Five, 4, 3, 2.
James Horner.
Incorrect.
Ennio Morricone.
Alan Silvestri was the answer. Alan Silvestri.
That great western known as The Abyss.
Yeah, Riley went for scores and soundtrack. Did
Dude,
not
that
work
sucked for
out.
you.
But
Damn, here we go.
point. Yeah.
Andrew Ghai. I mean, Riley at this point is really lucky the guy just didn't
He
steal
didn't
any
have
of
it.
those
It was, well, it
correctly.
was good in the fact that he couldn't steal anything.
Ugh.
But if
Right.
Guy
Ugh,
hits
that
anything
was
that he's
very
good at, Riley's in trouble.
Stinky.
Andrew Ghai gets a spin to the wheel. Looking a little injured, a little fatigued.
Yeah.
Let's see if he has to get back to that wheel. Should it be a category he doesn't agree with? We're coming up on the potential of Christopher Nolan movies here, Christian.
Nolan is it. Nolan.
It is.
Sticking with
Christopher Nolan.
Sticking with Nolan.
All right, he's going to stick with it, and it might just be because he does not want to get up again.
Yep.
We'll see how he fares. Andrew Ghai, your first of 4 in this slate from Christopher Nolan. Who plays the adult version of Murph in Christopher Nolan's Interstellar?
You gotta talk to me, Murph. You gotta do this.
Jessica Chastain.
2 points.
2 points for Ghai. And he takes a 2-point lead. Your next
fix
question.
this before I go.
In Dunkirk, who plays the shell-shocked officer that Mr. Dawson
Cillian
rescues
Murphy.
from a wrecked ship?
Correct. He said it.
Did he say it already? Wow. Well, congrats to
2
you.
points.
You
We're
get 2
getting the
more
Mark
points, and you get another
Andreyko
question.
syndrome here.
Your next one is.
We just blurt the right answers out.
I feel like Dan probably felt. I don't know how Dan felt, honestly.
Your next question is, how many movies directed by Christopher Nolan have had their scores composed by Hans Zimmer?
20 seconds to answer this one.
All right, got 3 Batman films or 3 Dark Knight films. Interstellar. I'm sure there's another one in there somewhere.
5,
Can I use this
4,
since it's still here?
3,
Does that bother you?
2.
Am I gonna repeat?
Fine, go for it.
Yeah,
it's okay.
repeat.
All right, and your question is, how many movies directed by Christopher Nolan have
I'd say
had their
5.
scores composed by
I know
Hans
4 of them.
Zimmer?
There's got to be another one somewhere.
Using the whiteboard. 5,
It would be too easy. if
4,
it's-
5?
3. That is incorrect.
Incorrect. We go to Mark Reilly.
4.
Looking for 6.
God damn it!
It was 6.
What was the 6th
Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, Inception, The Dark Knight Rises,
Dunkirk.
Interstellar, and
Interstellar.
Dunkirk.
We just
Dunkirk.
answered the Interstellar
We
question.
just talked about it.
Just answered Interstellar.
Andrew Guy, you have a 4-point
I didn't
lead,
think it would be
and you
4.
get one more
Just
question of 4.
doing a
In
trilogy and then an
category
extra
Christopher
movie
Nolan
would
to
seem
close
a
out
little
round
too
2.
easy.
Your question is, in The Prestige,
Yes.
how does Robert Angier's wife, Julia, die during a botched magic trick at the beginning of the film?
Drowns.
2 points.
2 points for Andrew Guy, and he's
Andrew
going to be
Guy
taking a
is
commanding
up by
6-point
6
lead
points.
in a defensive struggle sort of match into round 3, Christian. Does Mark Reilly have any shot here?
He's got a shot. I mean, it's 6 points. People have come back from much bigger
got a
deficits
shot.
than
The way he's been
that.
playing, I would
He's
say
got a
very,
shot to do
very
it, but Andrew Guy is putting himself in a position to be challenging John Roca for a shot at the championship if Mark Reilly cannot get out of this round. But we are going to go to round 3 here, Mark. What are the rules?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. These range from 1 to 20. You cannot pick the same numbers as your opponent. We're going to get the numbers from Andrew Guy first because he does have a 6-point lead. Then we'll get the numbers from Yodi. Each number corresponds to a different movie trivia category up here at the desk. Your first question here is going to be worth 2 points. Next one, 3. The last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. And Christian, I say should we make it that far because it's really going to be up to Mark Reilly to force the hand of Andrew Guy, or else he's going to get a technical knockout.
All right, so Andrew Guy, 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
3, 7, and 17.
3, 7, and 17
No
for
2.
the
No 2
dastardly
anyone.
one. Mark Reilly.
12, 8, and 20.
12, 8, and 20. Mark Reilly looking
Gotta
for
pick
a
2.
big comeback.
You're
here. 12, 8,
screwed.
20. Mark Reilly starting out here, your 2-pointer mark. Here is your first one in the category of Oscar movies. Oscar movies, number 12, Oscar movies. Eddie Murphy earned an Oscar nomination for his performance in which movie musical?
Dreamgirls.
2 points.
Should have won for the Nutty Professor.
All right, and now Mark Reilly going to his 3-pointer. His 3-pointer was number 8, Coming of Age. Coming of Age. Here we go. Wolfman Jack spins classic rock and roll tunes in a small California town.
American Graffiti.
3 points for Mark Reilly.
George Lucas directed.
And now Mark Reilly, to take your first lead here. To take your first lead and stay in the game, you have to hit your 5-pointer.
he made things interesting,
if you
at
hit it,
least.
it goes back to Andrew Guy. If you miss it, Andrew Guy will win by TKO and will play John Roca in a number 1 contender match.
Can I videotape this?
Here we go. All right, Mark. Category is Disney films. Disney films.
I'm going to give you whiskers.
Here you go, Mark. What is the name of the kingdom in which the movie Frozen takes place in?
Oh, what is the name of that place?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
What is the name of the kingdom in which the movie Frozen takes place in?
I cannot remember its name.
5, 4, 3,
Annabelle.
2.
Repeat.
Last one. What is the name
Annabella.
of the kingdom in which the movie Frozen takes place in? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Eldad.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Dastardly Drew Ghai. The answer was Arundel.
Everybody knows the kingdom in Frozen, right?
Except me. Except me, Mark. Hello.
TKO's Merle and Reilly, and now he plays Roka in a number one contender match,
that
and I'm going
was
to have the
match.
SWAT team there for that.
He is just running through legends of the game and in the process forging his own legacy in the movie trivia Schmoedown. As dastardly as you want to say it, the kid really knows his way around a movie trivia match, Christian. He's got multiple categories in multiple matches, and he seems to navigate them all well. Even ones that he doesn't know, he got a break from Mark Reilly. Neither one of them performed as well in round 2 with scores and soundtracks as they wanted. Once he got Christopher Nolan, he seemed confident, and I wasn't sure, but by the end of round 2, I was a believer.
His confidence has skyrocketed even before he played Merle, and now he is 2-0 with 2 knockouts over two-time champions. You can't really say fluke anymore. Mark Reilly had a rough match, and Andrew Ghai capitalized on it. That's the thing. It doesn't matter how bad the other player played. If you capitalize it, because Andrew Ghai still had 10 more points to gain in that round. So Andrew Ghai is for real. And now, Ghai versus Roka is going to be the biggest firework of a match I've ever I can't believe it. I can't believe that. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I did it twice. I said Merle's going there, and I said Reilly will beat him. And Andrew Ghai has proven me wrong twice.
That might be the first matchup where I have to protect my ears and put in some sort of restraining device so I don't hear everything that gets yelled, because it's going to be hot, it's going to be heavy, and it will get loud. And it's about to be mic'd up right now because Jen Sturger has an interview with both the winner and the loser. It's all yours, Jen.
What's up, guys? Jen Sturger here with the former 2-time champion, Mark Reilly. Mark, obviously that match did not pan out the way you wanted to, despite landing on one of your strengths, scores and soundtracks.
Yeah, you know what? Clark Wolf says it best. Even though you land on your strengths, sometimes you're not going to hit those. And those were some very hard ones. Those are some very, very difficult, lesser-known movies, lesser-known composers. I thought I had it. I took the chance, but you know what? Next time.
Part of that's just the randomness of the match, though. Even your round 1, both of you were struggling through that.
Yeah, the random, you never know. I said walking into this thing, if the Schmoedown gods are on my side, I'll know it. They weren't on my side today. That's fine. There's a little rust here. Those questions were landing all over the place in my mind. That's all right. I'm a big boy. I'll get back on my feet again.
Yeah, and obviously, this is just a long brewing feud between the Horsemen and Team Action, or formerly Team Action, formerly Horsemen, because you're all being mixed up in anarchy. But
Sure.
do you think Ghai is real, or is this just pure luck?
Let me say something about the kid. He's no fluke. All right? I give credit where credit's due. He still needs to respect the game a little bit more. Sitting there taking pictures of me, slamming his hand down, still doesn't respect the game. But I have a feeling he'll be put in his place sooner or later, because I got his partner now.
Yeah.
He might do a lot better than they'll ever do. We'll see.
Yeah, speaking of that, you will be teaming up with Ben Bateman in Anarchy. Are you worried at all about your past history with the two of them now?
No, Ben has always given me a lot more respect than Kid over there, but that's he's a lot better. He's a lot, I think he's more well-rounded. I like the chances that we have as trivia people, but then you throw whatever that guy with the beard is in the mix. It is Anarchy. We'll see. I'm going to come a little bit more better prepared than last time.
All right, Mark. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and sorry today didn't work out the way you'd like it to.
I'll get up. I'll dust off. You'll see me again. No worries.
And we're back with your potential #1 contender. I can't believe I'm saying this. Andrew Ghai.
Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Legend Killer, if Guy loses this, he loses all the traction. Fuck you, bro. All right, fuck you. Okay, guess what? I just TKO'd 2 champs. Two-time champs. Wow. Oh, wow, look at that. Guy must know what he's doing. You guys are idiots. Respect. I'm the best in the league for a reason. I'm the best heel. I'm the best competitor. I'm the best team, okay? You guys are lucky that I'm here. You don't even deserve to have me. Speaking of people that don't deserve to have me, who am I playing next?
That would be John Roca.
Oh, wow, John Roca, the relic of the Schmoedown, the most overplayed, played-out has-been in the entire league. I bet you John's outside my house right now just waiting for me. Did you win? Am I relevant still? Can I ride your coattails some more? No, you can't. I'm gonna kick your ass, I'll make everyone forget about you, and then I'm coming for the beast. I'm coming for you, beast. You know why? Stop tweeting at me. I don't want cookies, okay? No cookies, bro. Done. I want the belt. I want your belt. I want you to have it for less than a month. I'm coming for it. Sorry, I didn't even let you say anything. I'm so heated. I'm so heated right now. That was a great match.
This has been a great interview.
How was your day? I don't care. Where's the belt? I'm coming for you, Bibbs.
Well, as you see, Mark
I'll take a
Reilly
cookie.
Talking
please.
about Anarchy and talking about playing team
Any
tournament,
cookie.
and he knew he was
Even
off his
oatmeal
game.
raisin.
You know, whether maybe ring rust is a real thing with the Schmoedown.
Started to feel his way around round 3. He got hit. It was a tough question. I mean, look, unless you have children, you're probably not going to know the name of the kingdom in Frozen. That is a worthy 5-pointer.
Yeah, Arundel's tough. I think Disney aficionados will get it, but
not if they don't have kids, Christian. Damn it.
But you know, like he said, he's focused on Anarchy right now, and he gave Guy his due, and then Andrew Guy does what Andrew Guy does. He talked a lot of smack in that interview and is also talking a lot of smack on Roca.
And he's backing it up.
Roca and Guy do not like each other. They haven't liked each other for a long time, and now this is going to really be something as we get into a #1 contender match, because the winner of Guy Roca plays Bibiani for the championship. Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know if we have a Schmoedown Patreon tier for this, but if we could get some contributions to hire private security for each one of these competitors when they play each other, because it is going to get, hopefully not physical, but it's going to get pretty heated
it's too late
inside
to
this very
not
studio.
get physical.
Make sure you guys check out the Patreon, select which tier is right for you in the world of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Also check out the Schmoedown Rundown and the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page.
Well, the Horsemen are back at September 8th, the first match of Anarchy. It happens, and it's going to happen at where? That's right, the El Portal Theater, and it is North Hollywood at 7 p.m. There are a few tickets left, and I say a few. Get your tickets now. Schmoedownlive.com. VIP tickets are gone, but try to get the other tickets now while you can. You got Merle and Roca versus Stacey Howard and Marshall, and the main event, Jason Justice Inman puts the title on the line against the new rising superstar, the Inner Geekdom winner herself, the amazing Mara Kanopik. It all goes down on September 8th.
That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. You know, you could say bad times at the El Royale, but good times at the El Portal.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a movie coming out.
All right, guys, so leave your comments. Who's going to win it? Is it going to be Guy? Is it going to be Roca? Comment. Tell us what you think. We'll see you next time.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown Breakdown.
And your winner!
Mark Reilly makes his singles debut this season, and Andrew Ghai, he returns to action. And as we move through round 1, both players didn't play their best game. Mark Reilly getting 3 points, Andrew Ghai 4. Now this score actually mirrored what we just saw in the Roca Bateman match. In round 2, Reilly saw no mercy from the scores and soundtracks category because he could only earn 1 point on his 4 questions. Now Andrew Ghai, he landed on Christopher Nolan, and he didn't waste any time going 3 of 4 for 6 points. It's the exact same thing he did against Dan Merle. Now at the end of 2 rounds, Andrew Ghai was leading 10-4. The combined 14 points is the lowest point total after 2 rounds this season. One last push for Mark Reilly here in round 3, answering his 2- and 3-pointer, but he comes up short, and Andrew Ghai wins his 2nd in a row via TKO no less. Inside the numbers for this one, Mark Reilly went 6 of 16 for 38%, and as for Andrew Ghai, he went 7 of 15 for 47%, compared to his debut when he answered 80% correct. Andrew's accuracy through 2 matches is 63%. If you want to find out other stats about this match and from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter. And don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on the Collider Podcast Network on YouTube and the Collider Factory podcast feed. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
Thank you, Frankie Stats Janish. Okay, ultimately the match was not that good. Unfortunately, the stats kind of showed it. Neither player even got 50% of their questions right. It kind of echoes to my point as to, was this match really necessary to be one of those #1 contenders matches? I mean, you had a person that played one very, very good match, but it was one match. And another player that had not played again in 14 months, unless you count the cup of coffee that he had at the free-for-all. Both players struggled pretty mightily. I mean, there's not really much I can say about the match. I mean, Mark did what he could, got a category that he thought he knew, then said, you know, not having, you know, answers weren't as highly acclaimed actors or highly acclaimed composers. Not necessarily. I mean, you had Howard Shore, James Horner, Alan Silvestri. I mean, those are some of the biggest names in the soundtrack and scoring business. So I'm not really sure what to make of those comments, really. And the way he kind of stormed off after the match was over, I think he was visibly frustrated, and understandably so. I mean, he did not play well. It's as simple as that. Andrew, unfortunately, didn't play much better, and it does not look good going into his match with John Roca, who, even though has been kind of hit and miss, is consistent enough that he has, you know, played far better matches than what Ghai performed here. Hopefully that match will deliver in the match quality. Obviously, in terms of the entertainment, we got it covered. I mean, that we'll be fine on that. Hopefully the match will live up to what the build-up will be. Not entirely sure what the match is going to be Friday. Is it going to be that match? If it is, I didn't hear it. Maybe they, you know, said it at some point, and I just, you know, was paying no mind to it, which, you know, it happens, because, you know, I usually have the ears are covered, not paying attention to all that stuff. Yeah, not sure what the match is going to be Friday, although knowing the fact that I'm going to be in LA, I probably would not be able to react to it regardless. So I'm actually hoping that it's not Roca and Ghai, because if it is, there's a chance that I might not be able to see the match, let alone react to it. Which means if I go to the live event, obviously I'm going to have that potentially spoiled, which is kind of something I'll have to look out for. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then yay, I get to look forward to a match between Roca and Ghai. Yeah. Match was a little underwhelming, but Andrew Ghai wins. He got the job done. A win is a win is a win, and he moves on to play John Roca. Definitely am looking forward to that match. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Always watch their content first. It's the right thing to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe to their videos. It means a lot to them, and it means a lot to us as well within the Schmoedown reacting community. Always like to see that their content is very well represented and liked. You can follow me on Twitter at WWEJTH1. Follow the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Twitter page at the Schmoedown, and join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. You can talk with me, players, other fans within the community, the whole 9 yards. But with that being said, this is JTH. Thank you for watching this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Until next time, I bid you adieu.